Greco-Roman Olympian Payton Jacobson here on the outskirts of Paris, a couple days out from the Olympic Games starting for wrestling.
Yep.
What have been the highlights of the Olympic experience for you thus far?
Honestly, just being part of the team. Getting the training has been tough, but yeah, excited to compete. I actually was at the Team USA house yesterday and met LeBron's mom, so that was pretty cool. Super sweet lady. Me and my sister went over there. Might be the highlight. Or meeting Snoop Dogg.
Yeah?
Yeah, I talked a little back and forth with him. It was pretty cool.
What was the conversation like with Snoop?
We were passing, and he was asking, like, who was his weight, and I was like, Snoop, how much you weigh? And he's like, I ain't trying to mess with you, big dog. And then I looked him up. He's about the same size as me, like, weight-wise, but he's like 6'5", like 187, I think it says, and my weight class is 191, so I'm like, we're perfect size for each other.
So you didn't lock up?
No, Snoop didn't want to lock up with me.
All right. How about opening ceremonies? What did you enjoy about that?
It was pretty cool. When we were going like under the bridges, there'd be people like waving under the bridges, and it was raining so hard that like when we go under the bridge, like you would pretty much go silent because the rain would stop, and then you come back out, start pouring again, and you'd see people waving. It was pretty cool, and then like just seeing all the special athletes out there, meeting all these like amazing people. It's a special experience.
Have you gotten out to any other events yet?
I went to a rugby game. A 7v7. Went to the USA versus Uruguay, and they won that game. And then we watched France versus Fiji, and seeing like the whole French crowd stand up, getting loud. It was pretty cool. Fiji ended up winning that game, but I think France actually took home the title for that, the gold. So.
Are you a big rugby fan?
My brother played rugby in college at Iowa, and like I always wanted to play, but just got busy wrestling, so never got to play. But yeah, rugby's a pretty cool sport to me. If I didn't wrestle, rugby might be my sport.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why so?
I feel like my body's built for it. That or basketball, but I don't know. My body's not the best built for basketball.
You're named after Walter Payton.
Yeah.
Right? What has been your connection to him besides just a name? A guy that you've really looked up to, right?
Yeah. So my mom grew up in the same neighborhood as him, he lived in the neighborhood when he was on the Bears that she grew up in. So like during Halloween, they would grab footballs from him, and like he was like the big star in Chicago, other than Jordan, obviously. So like his mindset was always like work harder than everyone else. He'd run hills in the off season, like working out harder than everyone else. So my training, like sometimes instead of runs, I'll do hills. I'll and then I got a tattoo on my my rib, and it says "Never Die Easy," which is a book he wrote, and it's like one of his sayings, like "Never die easy." Like first time he gets hit in a football game, it's like that's not going to be the end of his play. He's going to run through people. The play's not going to die with him. Not going to die easy, you know. And that's kind of the mindset I take to the rest of that, to my training. Yeah.
What did you enjoy about being out in Normandy?
It was just very pretty spot. Being near the ocean, it was like God's country out there. Getting away from all the chaos out here, and just away from it all, getting to myself, spending time with my friends. When Benji Pete got out here, get to have a little bit of fun, and seeing the whole team have fun. And then we went to D-Day, which is pretty inspiring. The fact that they marched up that hill and just, it's crazy. It's like, it makes me speechless what they did there.
How about the Athletes Village? How long have you been there?
So we were there from the 23rd through the 27th, I believe, and just like all the athletes is crazy. Like I feel just like almost mini there. But I was talking to like some swimmers, like some USA swimmers, about like my mindset going into matches, and they were like super pumped that like when I was telling them like some of the things I think before I got on the mat. Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
What are those things?
I was just telling them that like sometimes like people get motivational teachers, and like I was telling them how sometimes mine is Instagram Reels. I'd be watching like what John Jones says, like just a bunch of winners. Like one of the special things that John Jones says is like a lot of people get butterflies in their stomach before they go compete, but he makes his butterflies fly in formation because you use that energy, and you gotta tarnish it in order to like exceed to that level. So you use those nerves to your advantage rather than run away from them.
One of the things that we talked to Herb House about, he said belief is strong right now with this team. Where does that come from with you?
I just think I'm the best in the world. Any given day, I can show the world that I'm the best. I think the whole team can do that. It's just a matter of making it happen. I mean, you listen to so many of these great athletes like say how like believe in yourself and great things will happen. It is really true. Confidence is a big thing, and you never know. People can have bad days. People can have good days. It's just you believe in yourself. You put all your skills out on the mat, and what happens happens. You get your hand raised, you get your hand raised. But yeah, I got all the confidence in the world on my side.
How has that grown through the process of making this team and now being an Olympian?
I mean, throughout training, I can feel like I'll train with a few guys that I'll be actually competing against, and I can feel I'm right there with them. It's just a matter of that I believe I work harder than anyone else out there, so that increases my confidence in myself, and yeah, so I just have confidence in myself because I work harder than everyone else.
What are the things that will lead to success for you on the mat here in Paris?
If I can find a way to get on top first and score on top, that's a big thing. Defending from parterre and just pushing my pace, making them wrestle my match rather than wrestling their match. Getting to my attacks, getting to my ties, and just forcing them to wrestle me.
What did it do for you going up to 87?
I was probably walking around 84, 85 kilos, and like nutritionally, it was hard to like cut down the weight. I wasn't feeling as strong as I should be, and I'd be wrestling against some of the 87s, and I feel like I'm quicker than some of them. So like, well, my nutrition will be a lot better if I go up. Plus, I feel better against these guys. I'm strong enough to compete against them. Why not give it a shot? Plus, being my best friends with Benji, he was going 77, so we didn't want to go against each other again. Yeah, so between wanting to wrestle Benji and nutritionally, it just made the most sense.
You could draw a number of guys right out of the gate. How do you prepare from a scouting standpoint and prep standpoint that way?
Honestly, I just focus on myself, focus on what I'm doing. They got to wrestle me. Like I said, that's my game plan. They got a game plan for me. I'm pretty confident in myself. Yeah, whoever draws me, they're in trouble. I think they gotta wrestle against me.
Thanks so much, Payton.
Yeah, thank
Appreciate
you.
it.